Okay. Now, after reciting the ahadith, after knowing what are the sayings of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, regarding the combinations of the contracts, that which type of contracts cannot be combined, now we come forward toward that what about the explanation of those ahadith. Okay. Here, number one, prohibition of two contracts in one contract. There are two types of the words Holy Prophet. The words have been used in the sayings of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and that was bay'atayn fi bay'a. Here, bay'atayn fi bay'a and safkatayn fi safka. So these two types of are bay'atan fi safkatin wahida combines these two words. These words have been used in the ahadith of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. So meaning of this, that Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, prohibited to combine two contracts in one contract, two sales in one sales. Okay, what is the meaning of safka? Actually, safka mean to like a clapping, like at the time of selling, you just put your hand on one hand, so like make a clap. Okay, I sold it. So the people used to do in the markets that they put their one hand on other hand and said that okay, I sold it to you. So this is known as safqa. So because that putting one hand on other hand is known as is acted during the safka, so that is why this action is named. The contract is named with that action and called that safka. Safka means contract actually. So safkatin wahida. The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, has said that bay'atayn fi bay'a and safqatayn fi safka. Imam Tirmizi, the Sunan Tirmizi, he explained that hadith, said that what is the meaning of that hadith. So Imam Tirmizi says that it means, the explanation of this hadith is this. He said that the seller says to the buyer, I sold you this commodity for 1,000 on cash price and for 1500 on credit price. नकद लोगे तो 1000 रुपए की, उधार लोगे तो 1500 रुपए की, अगर seller ये कहता है. Okay, if buyer says I bought it, he just says that I bought it and he did not specify any price, and he did not say that okay, I bought it on cash price, I bought it on credit price, or he did not say that okay, I bought it for 1000 or I bought it for 1500. He did not mention. He just said on the offer from seller, he buyers just said that okay, I bought it. उसने कहा जी ठीक है जी, मैंने खरीद लिया. उसने आगे बात ही नहीं की कि भाई कितने में खरीदा भाई. उसने कोई बात ही नहीं की. उसने जस्ट कहा ओके, मैंने खरीद लिया. Then the prohibition of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, will be activated here. Then the contract will be considered prohibited and invalid. Why? What is the reason of the prohibition in it? Actually, the jurist says that the prohibition is, reason of prohibition here is that is gharar, uncertainty. Because when the buyer said that okay, I bought it, and he did not specify any price, so here gharar in summon, uncertainty in summon happened in this contract, and you know that this uncertainty will constitute dispute between the parties. Because if buyer says okay, I bought it, and they conclude the contract, at the time of the payment, seller will say that okay, the price is 1500 and I will take 1500 after 1 month. But the buyer says no, I did not buy on credit price, I bought it for 1000. So this can lead to the dispute between the two parties, because the seller will prefer high price, the buyer will prefer low price, so there will be dispute between the two, because the price was, why this dispute is going to be happen between these two parties, because the price remains uncertain in the contract. So that is why the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, said that safqatayn fi safqa. These are the two safqas, because when he said that I sold it for 1000 on for 1000 on cash price, this is one safqa, one sale, and for 100 on credit price, credit sale, this is second sale. But he is announcing both sales in one contract. So that is known as bay'atayn fi bay'a, safqatayn fi safqa. So that is why the jurist says that these are two safqas. But according to my own understanding, I says that the two safqas should be into there should be around but two minimum two subject matters, two commodities. Then we can say that here are two contracts. However, it is my own opinion, but I do not prefer my own opinion on the understanding of the Imam Tirmizi, because Imam Tirmizi is the Muhaddis and he is very near in the era of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, because he obtained knowledge from the students of the companions of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, Tabi'in, Taba Tabi'in. So his knowledge is more preferable as including me and any other person. So that is why we consider that. But we can take the opinion that it can be possible. Okay. Or she left the session. Okay. The buyer, he remained silent after the offer of seller. Seller made his offer. I sold you this commodity for 1000 on cash price and 1500 on credit price. The buyer did not respond and buyer just left the session. Then the contract is invalid. Now the contract will, why the contract will become invalid? Because of nullification of offer, because no offer is no more. When the session is over, offer is over. ईजाब खत्म हो गया, जैसे ही वो बंदा मजलिस से अक्द से उठ के चला गया बायर, तो इसका मतलब है उसने उसकी ऑफर को ठुकरा दिया। अब जैसे ही वो मजलिस खत्म हो जाएगी तो अब वही ऑफर कायम नहीं रह सकती। then the seller is required to re-offer, he have to issuance of an other offer, तो वो दोबारा ऑफर करेगा तो फिर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा, अदरवाइज कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं होगा। However, according to the Hanafis principle, as per Hanafi's jurist, the contract would be considered valid if buyer specified his or her purchase for one of these two quoted prices in same session. Yes, if the Hanafi's jurist says, yeah, and here there are two school of thoughts. One school of thought, that is Zahiri school, they say that if the person says that, okay, I sell it for 1000 on cash price and on credit price, higher price 1500 on credit price. So the Zahiri people, the Zahiri school, Ibn Hazm Zahiri, he says that this contract will be considered invalid, prohibited, because the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, prohibited from safqatayn fi safqa, from bay'atayn fi bay'a. But the other opinion is the opinion of Hanafi schools. Hanafi school says, they says that the prohibition was because of a reason. And what was the reason? That was uncertainty in price. If uncertainty is removed, then the prohibition will be removed. So that is why Hanafi says, if buyer says in the session, said, okay, I bought it for cash price, it means that he fixed the price. It means that he is going to buy for 1000 rupee. If he says, okay, I bought it for 1500 on credit price, so it means that again, there is no uncertainty in price. So he cleared his opinion, his position that he is going to buy for 1500. So now there is no uncertainty in price, then the contract will be considered valid and it will be considered concluded. So this is the opinion of Hanafi jurist. So this is the one possible meaning of bay'atayn fi bay'a, for safqatayn fi safqa, of that the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, said that. So this is the explanation of the hadith.